David, a 2-2 draw here at Silver Street against Tiverton Town. What's your take on it?
I didn't think it was a great game, if I'm honest. I think it wasn't a pre-season friendly. It was a local type league game, cup game as it were. It was scrappy. They were very brave with how they set up in terms of 4-2-4 formation. And Asa Hall was very effective with getting second balls first half. And we weren't quite getting on it as we would, and obviously a little bit disjointed with the personnel we had available today. I think the overall feeling at the minute, it was important that we didn't lose, because it's not a nice feeling to lose any game of football, especially against near neighbours who are only 5 minutes away. Yeah, I felt the game did lack quality. It was a bit stop-start. The goals were good, to be fair. I think Barfi's great header, and Alex Parsons, I'm pleased for him. He's struggled with injuries over the last couple of years, and he's slowly getting back to fitness. And that finish at the end to equalise was a good goal. Slightly disappointed with the set piece that we give away, and again he got a couple of runs off us before the goal. I can see that coming from a corner, and he's put one in to make it 1-0, and obviously he's then finished as well down the corner. So yeah, goals were good. Disappointing from our perspective. And overall, yeah, pleasing not to get beat.
So as we reach the midpoint of pre-season, what are you kind of learning now from the squad after the last couple of games?
Yeah, it's good because you do get to see a bit more of people that, let's say, you didn't know much of before. Really pleased with what Cameron's offering us every time he gets minutes. Again, he's set up the goal in a different position. He's played off of Tom when he's come on today, and he's just got a knack about him that he looks tidy when it comes into him, and I'm really pleased. That's a bit of a rabbit out of the hat, based on the recommendation that came our way, so that's looking good. Again, Will Armstrong does well. He's very steady, and again, from a player availability perspective, it's really good that you can look at these players. And don't get me wrong, I'd rather have the full squad available, which at this point would be 20 plus, because it gives you a headache in terms of who's getting minutes. But we haven't got that, and there was 5 or 6 missing today that in their own rights would back themselves to be in the 11. So that's compliment to the other lads who have stood up against the team in a higher league and done really well. So to answer the question, I'm learning lots as we go. It's 2 weeks today. We'll be talking after the FA Cup game, so it's not far away. And if I'm honest, I don't think we'll have our full squad available until the middle of August. So that says it all, really. This time of year is difficult. All managers will be very frustrated because people have to have holidays, and you can't knock that, but it is a bit of a nightmare for a manager.
So let's talk about the fixture lists that came out yesterday. How do you feel about our opening fixtures then?
Manor Farm away and Melksham home, isn't it? So if you go with the first one, Manor Farm away is a really tough place to go. Nobody likes going there, and yeah, I know they've had a big change with Lee Lashenko moving on and a lot behind the scenes being different, but we'll be fully aware of where we're going and the expectations of what we'll have to offer. We'll try and find out as much about that new set of players as we can and be prepared. And obviously then Melksham home on the Wednesday, which will be the first chance for us and our fans to come and watch us in the league. It's going to be a really tough game because they're a really good side. So yeah, it's whatever start you get, you take it, and there'll be pros and cons for it. I think Manor Farm away is a tough one, and Melksham at home's a tough one. So yeah, let's be under no illusions that we're going to have to be ready in 3 weeks' time.
And finally, Bridgewater on Tuesday night. Again, Western League side, how do we kind of prepare ourselves for that fixture?
Yeah, again, to dust ourselves down, we will have bodies available that weren't here today. Ricky Shepherd will come back in, definitely. Ross may or may not, depending on how he is with his injury. Hopefully Finn Herbert's back available. So we'll have a few bodies to come into the squad against a team that are not being shy in suggesting that they're looking to win the league, and fair play to them. Lee Lashenko's gone in there, fantastic manager over the years, and it'll be nice to see him, nice to see a few old players that we've come across before, the likes of Owen and other Southern League players that have gone there to have a go. Josh Ford's there, so it'll be good to see Fordy, and it'll be a tough game. They start next Saturday, so whether or not they'll be full tilt will be there to be seen. But yeah, looking forward to it.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.